Welcome to the present. Good morning, Mr. Efos. How are we doing today? How are we doing?
Bro, we're doing well. We're doing well. I am, still reveling in the beauty of
Euphoria of
yesterday's game.
yesterday. Hmm. How sweet was that victory at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? How sweet was it?
Bro, it was needed. They needed the humbling. They be talking too much. You understand? Talking
I agree with
about
you.
they are the kingmakers of they can be kingmakers if they are going to dethrone Man City. That's not my
Exactly.
business. If they are going to prevent Man City from winning, yeah, and
Yeah.
we continue winning, why not? But that was an awesome game yesterday. My man, Kai, King Kai.
Putting them to the sword. Putting them
You
to the
understand?
sword. No, shutting
He
down
cannot play
all
eight.
the.
He cannot give pass. We
Uh,
saw the pass yesterday.
exactly. It slows down our game. Really? See, this awful narrative that somehow they created via Chelsea fans. I don't understand how we came to this conclusion about Kai cannot do certain things that we can obviously see he can do with so much ease.
It shows the real corporate behind slowing down our games.
We know them.
It shows the real
Hmm.
it shows the real corporate that slows down our game. Now that's not to say that he's not also exceptional at what he does, but that is one of the reasons our game slows down. You understand? Declan Rice. We
Yeah.
saw with
And
Partey
that's
yesterday.
exactly the fluidity of our game
Yeah,
yesterday. We saw it. You can't
yeah.
deny it. We saw
We
our midfield was fluid yesterday.
we saw it. It was unbelievable. And I want to say the assist and the goal, magnificent. But I also have to talk about his hold up play. There were moments in that game where Kai's touch was like what cashmere that they bought from Loro Piana
That's
of the
great.
highest
That's a
quality.
great analogy. That's great analogy.
He was just the way he was touching the ball, releasing. That is it. This is when we talk about why all these Ivan Toney cannot
No,
prosper in our team.
and
They
that,
will
like, that
touch
was
the
I was
ball and give
against
it
it.
back to the opponent.
That's why I was against that nonsense of narrative. But I'm like, we are not Brentford. Like Ivan Tony to Arsenal. Are we serious? Like, are we actually serious that we want Ivan Tony? Sometimes the Arsenal fan base, with a lot of idiots have infuriated to our fan base because you cannot be Ivan what? All the noise of Ivan Tony, I'm happy it has died down because we've now seen the truth.
Of course.
Because eventually the truth will come out. So I don't get it. I do not get it. Good morning, Gonas. Shout out to everybody. Good morning to you too, Vincent.
Martel,
Shout out to you. I hope you guys are enjoying the victory yesterday. I remember he was there when I
one
was
of
telling
the
them
real ones.
exactly when I was telling guys yesterday morning that logically we are better than those bombs. As in, logically, we are better than those bombs. And we did that yesterday. We showed them class. All this, Arsenal came to park the bus. What were they watching? What bus did we park? So,
No,
so
no, no. Park the bus. See, I'm in a title race.
yeah,
You people know the limbo you're in. You understand? Where and
sure.
only God knows the limbo they are in. So I am not concerned in your limbo because your limbo is a loop. I am concerned about winning.
Sure.
You said we came to park the bus. What did you people do that was not this thing? Sometimes we just be seeing all this adrenaline and be saying this person ball. What did
No,
you
didn't
wait you ball?
nothing.
I
Nothing.
don't get it. You were huffing and puffing. We knew you were not going to do the wing play that Tottenham depends on so much. We countered it. Use the
Yeah.
center. You said you had a better 10 in Madison. What was Madison doing yesterday?
Listen, he evaporated. I didn't even see Madison yesterday. They say he's better than Odegaard. Did we see him yesterday? Absolutely shambolic performance from Madison. He had to be hooked up.
That's it.
He had to be hooked up in the second half. So all this noise, like it's just all noise. It will fade off like a bad fart, like farts usually fade off. It will. It will. And shout out to the boys, even though we know Mr. David Raya gave them a glimmer of hope. Well, guess what? We still won the game. Hmm? We still won the
No,
game.
no. For
And
me, the way I look at that Raya's mistake is, I think commentator said Raya was bored all game. Raya just see, when they were just when you're beating somebody and you now say, you know what, man, give you weapon so that it will give you handicap. You still gave them a handicap yesterday. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
come now. What happened?
nothing.
Sometimes these people want to be naked because they were it was just tension. It was hope.
Yeah, it was hope.
All the people it was all hope that didn't exist that you people had, that we were what they call logically better prepared. Your
Yeah.
manager even said it that Arsenal just do things better. It's what
That's
it
just it.
is. We take set pieces
Exactly.
better.
Better. We
We
defend it
move the
better.
ball better. We know when
Better.
to count. Yeah. So just because Van Aven yesterday was running with some pace, now don't get me wrong, in some moments when he was running and his big frame, that
Yeah.
guy, I don't want to jam him on the back because he will clap.
He will clatter into you.
I'm telling you. But would I still look and still say there were moments that generally with Spurs play, in all honesty, we could see that moving the ball and everything, they have improved.
Yeah.
Now, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean the problem is most of them, the way they were talking as if they were the finished product. That
So
doesn't mean that they are
that's my problem, right? We are not saying
Yeah.
Spurs have not improved. We're just
Yeah.
better. See, if I say I'm better or something is better, doesn't mean the other thing is horrible. Is English the problem sometimes? Or is it communication or the comprehension of
It
the
is.
problem? If something is better, doesn't mean the other thing is horrible.
I think that is
Yeah, we're just
comprehension.
better. It's comprehension that is the problem.
That's the
We're just better. Nobody's saying Spurs have not improved.
Bro, let
We
me
are
tell you.
just better. Okay.
Exactly. When we came fifth that season in the league,
Yeah.
when we unfortunately lost some of our players and we lost momentum towards the end of the season to lose. That is before we competed for the league last season.
Yeah. Okay.
We could still see that Man City were better than us. You
Definitely.
understand? Even when we played those games, that game against them, and we performed better than they won, they were still better than us.
Better than us, yeah.
You understand? Because they have some players everywhere. Now, you look at the next season, which was last season, we could argue we were the same. I don't know if you understand. We could see argue we're better.
I will say
days.
they are slightly better based on the experience and the quality and the quality of squad.
Yes.
I'll say they were slightly better.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the way I would put it. But this season now, we have from where we were 3 seasons ago, or 2 seasons ago rather, to where we are now. I can honestly say Man City are not better than us.
I said from the beginning of the season.
That.
I said that from the beginning of the season. I argue that Man City are not better than us. They might have the experience more than us, but they are not better than us. That's two different things, two different arguments. You can argue they have the experience, but they are not better than us. And we've seen it that if certain players were available for the duration that they've been injured for, unfortunately, we'll have wrapped up this league. See, Partey is a proof that if Partey was fit for 3 months, we'll have wrapped up this league. We'll have wrapped it up. But it is what it is. So when people just come out with this commentary and be saying certain things like, no, nobody's saying Spurs have not improved on that possible.
No,
he has done a decent job. Just that the bar is high. The bar is high. This is not Celtic. This is not the Australian league. This is the English Premier League.
Because you could still see even Tottenham fans were like, they found him out. Reasonable Tottenham fans were looking at it as, okay, fine. Arsenal were the ones who gave us leeway into the game. But it wasn't as if that mistake happened, Tottenham were ever coming back. They knew they were not coming back. They knew they were outclassed. Even in the second half, the movement of the ball and everything before Raya made that mistake, we could see the way Arsenal were moving the ball. So
But
when we are making it seem as if um, these people are better and they were this, no, or we are mocking. We are not mocking. Where we are right now is based off of consistency, based off of everything being that is managed down to the basic details. You understand?
sure,
So when you're when everybody is making it as if, oh, Arsenal have gotten it, look, we are there. Anybody can hate and say, oh, a Man City, to prove how good we've been. The Liverpool team that people are raving about, oh, Liverpool were the only team that
competent
competed with
masses.
Manchester City.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
how far Liverpool went? We've done it for 2 seasons back to back.
Back.
You understand? Back to back. Look at this season now. This season, if Arsenal don't win the league, Arsenal didn't win the league by 2 points.
But 2
We
point
are the only
exactly.
team that we could say have done that. So we are seeing it in front of our eyes how far we've come. So next season, we will always do, people want to prepare again, but let's be realistic, right? We make some signings. Even some teams before the season will know that they've lost.
Sure. Sure.
So, and when I see some Arsenal fans, with this Raya thing, just overtaking it. Look, football, right? Yesterday, before we were winning 3-0, we would have taken a 1-0 or 2-1 win and gotten away from there.
Exactly.
We only cared about the result.
The main objective was the result. Yeah. So sometimes for me, just fake anger. Sometimes like you are pushing it. Like all you wanted was first the result.
Yeah.
Then you can ask for some few goals to furtherly expand your goal difference. You can do that, but the main was the result. Raya made a mistake. We won the game. Keep it moving. All this bringing back Ramsdale, I'm not entertaining it. There is no way we are bringing back Ramsdale.
No. I'm not doing that nonsense. I am not. Because when Ramsdale will make one error, the same idiot against Brentford, what was Ramsdale doing?
Exactly. So I'm not entertaining it.
So let's not start it. The whole season, the way my season has gone, I've enjoyed it. I don't even entertain their nonsense. They always want to come and do this standard nonsense. I hate it.
So
it's true.
The title race hits up. Pep had a few words yesterday regarding the title race. Let me see. Let me take this off the screen real quick. He said, if we draw a match, we don't win the title. You agree with him?
I do. I do agree with him because with the way it has been, we clearly and obviously have been fatigued. So we need that little rest. We did it. And I'm so glad that maybe for the next 2 days, we won't train. Then from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then we will play Bournemouth at home. So as likely as a win, that looks like we have to be on our A game. Even I'm glad everybody knows that we have to be on our A game. Bournemouth will be a better proposition than Chelsea.
Definitely. So that's some decent players. That's some decent players.
Yeah, threatening. So we have to be very, very careful at home. We will be, we have to be wary. I know our last home game, we know what happened to those blue rascals. So our last home game, I was against Chelsea. I will know what happened.
I was thinking about the last home game we'll have in the future. So sorry about that.
Okay, but that's against Everton.
Yeah.
So now we have to play these what do they call these clowns? Now after playing Chelsea, playing Bournemouth, and they are a good team. Let's be realistic. That their manager has shown himself, in a very good light. So they will be threatening. They also play similarly in some things. You see some things that they do that we also do. So we also have to be wary.
Bournemouth likes to play football. They like to play football. So I'm expecting it won't be tight game, but they'll huff and puff like they usually do. They'll huff and puff, and I think our quality will shine through. This for me is profound from Pep because people make it seem as if Pep can handle pressure more than any other manager. He's not under pressure. It's a lie. They all know it's a high pressure moment right now. He knows. He knows that he can't afford a draw. He goes to Fulham and they are not on their A game. They could lose that match. They not even draw. They could
Yeah.
because, like I've been saying from the beginning of the season, Man City will give. They'll leave the door open. They left the door open yesterday. Nottingham Forest couldn't take advantage. They left the door open several times yesterday,
Yeah.
but Nottingham Forest, because they're low quality, and Chris Wood, I don't know what was in his head, he could take advantage. But I don't think Fulham will not take advantage if Man City leave the same door open in the same fashion. I don't think so.
Yeah.
So it's a pressure game where everybody's trying to win the title. Like I told Mr. Ige the other time, who was telling me, "Oh, Man City will just steamroll the title." It's not as easy as you think. It's not
Yeah.
as easy as you think. This thing will go down to the wire. It's going down to the wire. Tottenham, Tottenham still want to qualify for the Champions League, so it's not yet done and dusted.
Yeah. And we have to, we people forget, we're also going to Old Trafford. So we know
Exactly.
those ones they want to do what they call it. They want to off puff. See, but you see those guys, if they give up the chances that they have been giving all these
No,
teams,
they will surely give those
ah,
chances. They will. They will. We know Man U. We saw them play against Burnley at the weekend. They took the lead and they still drew. So they will give up those chances.
bro,
They
mine
will.
is you, you understand because I'm looking at it. Okay, if they give up those chances
Yeah,
against us, oh,
they will. They will.
because well, if they allow Mr. Kai see that they are net, it will ring. The
So
net will shake.
see, for
Understand?
me, it's not me being arrogant, right? For me, I'm looking at Arsenal fixtures. I'm like, the hardest fixture was yesterday's fixture, in my opinion. The hardest
Yeah.
fixture was it, and we've negotiated it well. Now, Barma, we're not going to take it for granted. The boys have experience, they know what they are doing, they know what's at stake. I expect us to score a few goals against Barma. Then, Man U game will be tricky, but I still expect us to negotiate it. I just still think there's a twist
Yes.
in the tail. I think that regardless of the overwhelming support for Man City to go and win this league, there's still a twist coming. There is still a twist
Yeah,
coming.
you know all these Chelsea, what do they call it? Let me not say what I want to say. All these blue rascals,
Yeah,
you know, they would rather Man City win the league
yeah, that
than to
Arsenal.
see Kai
Yeah,
win it.
yeah.
Yesterday, most of them were saying, you know, when he posted that thing on that his thing on Twitter, most of them were now. Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry, I think just light internet issue. So most
Okay.
of them are now saying they imagine doesn't win the league, they will come back to this thing and come. So
You
you can
see?
see what they are already imagining. When he wins
Exactly.
the league, most of them will disappear.
Exactly. So they can give it, but they can't take it. See, for me, if
Uh,
you can give it, be ready to take it. But these cowards won't be able to give it
they are not
and
ready.
not take it. No, no, life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. If you can give it, be ready to take it. Be ready to take it.
Yeah,
So for me, I'm enjoying this pressure. I am enjoying it. For the first time in a long while, I am enjoying this pressure we are pushing on City. And let's see whether they are City as they've been telling us they are. We'll find out. We will find out. If the Fulham game is very, very interesting to me, I'm going to be watching that Fulham game. Let's see what will happen because a lot is still going to happen. This uh, overwhelming support that City will just go and win it because they don't want Arsenal to win it. You can want what you want.
ah,
It doesn't make it reality. See, you can want what you want, but reality is different. So I'm looking forward to a very, very excruciating next few weeks to find out who will win the league. I'm waiting for that because the
definitely.
City have been watching, even though they've gotten the result, which is the most important thing. There's still a few chink in that armor that I'm hoping some of those other teams can exploit. So we are playing on Saturday, right? After Saturday, let's speak about Liverpool a little bit before we press on. What has happened to our darling Liverpool?
Liverpool. Ah,
Hmm.
well, he told them now because they were still managing to pull through at that point.
Yeah.
See, Liverpool, let's be realistic. Where Liverpool should have actually fallen off was that beginning of the season when they
Season
were escaping with those games. There's some games they shouldn't have won.
one.
You
Yeah.
understand? Some games they shouldn't have won. So, but football, it happens. If the other team doesn't take their
The
chances,
chances.
I
Yeah.
think we also need to be fair. If they don't take their chances, then you also take yours. So, that was what Liverpool did. They took their own chances, and we saw them. They won. So now we are actually seeing that it
The
wasn't
real
sustainable.
Liverpool. It's not sustainable. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
it
never
was.
sustainable. Yeah.
Imagine some people were telling us that Liverpool had a better front line than our own. I just couldn't fathom it.
No, I remember I made a video regarding
I
that
just
because they were,
couldn't.
they were pushing the Ivan Toney narrative. So to justify it, they will use tell us how Liverpool are a better scoring side than us. So we need to go and go to the market and buy Ivan Toney or Osimhen if you want any chance. I can't believe that Arsenal former players bought into that nonsense. Arsenal fans bought into that nonsense. A lot of idiots bought into that narrative that, oh, for us to do anything substantial in the league, you have to go to the market and buy Ivan Toney or Osimhen. I couldn't believe that. That
Of
at
course. And I love
2024, you don't
Martel's uh,
uh chat say Arsenal fans are just realizing Kai bought our striker last season.
Arteta.
Or Ateta bought our striker last season, which is fair. Yeah. Because see, he bought a player who is multifaceted. He can play in the midfield because people say he can't play
Yeah,
in the midfield. He can play in the midfield well and he can play in the attack. And guess what? He has one trait that beats everything: availability and durability. This guy never gets injured.
bro,
He never gets injured.
bro.
He never.
Imagine at this period, Kai was doing all these things and will now be thinking, will he stay fit? Will he stay fit? This is what we've been talking about.
About.
A player is improving if the player
Yeah.
is present.
Yeah.
See, Chelsea, you people, see, Chelsea Football Club as a project should either be reassessed or be binned.
It should be banned. Let's go forward. It should be
No,
banned.
it is what
It should be
it
banned.
is.
It should be banned.
I don't. How many young players are dying before our eyes? Career, that is football wise.
Wise, yeah,
How
career
many
wise.
of them are their careers dying just before our eyes? See, Modric, that one looks like a shadow. It looks like somebody that is it. Because if you were like, I'm not saying he was the finished product,
Definitely
but
not.
I've
Yeah.
seen some players that don't even have some of his qualities. But yet, Doku that's playing for Man City. Let's be
Look,
realistic.
let me
Is
say
that
something
guy
real
good enough?
quick. Let's say something. I had a few Chelsea fans who made this assertion that he's not that great. I even saw some other fans. George Moon was saying he's just an athlete. He doesn't have any skill set. Like, see, people will say anything for clicks and likes these days because it will trigger a lot of reaction and people will be arguing in the comment section. Now,
Yeah.
I saw this guy play against Real Madrid 2 or 3 years ago, and he had a standing ovation at the Bernabeu.
For Shakhtar
They gave
Donetsk.
me for sure.
Yeah.
So see, stop it. See, sometimes I still blame the subscribers and the people who listen to idiots who will just provoke certain emotions out of you. We know he's struggling at Chelsea. We can troll him because he didn't come to us now. If you want to troll, we won't do that.
Yeah.
But don't tell me he has nothing in him. That is a lie. There's a reason. See, if Henderson
Yes. I don't believe that.
can play football, Dele Alli can play football. You're not telling me Modric. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Stop pushing narratives. Yes, right now it looks shattered. I get it and I understand that. But don't tell me he's not a footballer. Because I saw him play well at the Bernabeu.
No.
A high pressure center. Played very well. So let's not do that.
Yeah. Me, bro, I'm even asking this question.
Yeah.
They are saying he's not good. How many of them that are saying he's not good can stand on their chest and say, Give Modric to Arteta free.
Yeah,
No
let's say it's
money.
not good. Yeah,
Just give him
yeah,
free.
give him free. And let's say that it's not good.
Give him
The same, the
free.
same, the same Chelsea fans and some subsection of Arsenal fans were telling us that Kai is not good too. They were so sure that Kai will flop. Imagine he had not even the ink on his contract has not dried. They were telling us Kai will surely flop.
Yeah.
Make,
So you
make,
know
make
my
sense.
own about. I will never forget 2019 when a young player known as they called the next Ozil, Kai Havertz. I will see that season as a youngster. He was the best youngster on it. Do you know how I said? Why I said if Kai Havertz had come to us now, his trajectory would have just been up as was going.
Up, yeah.
Before the amount of goals he scored for Bayern Leverkusen at his age was more than what Messi scored for Barcelona at 21.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not going, what do they call it? You're not going to tell these guys, Chelsea just buy players, come and your skill set is what we are buying. Don't you expect that these players should improve? It's more like when Pogba went to Man U. Everybody, Pogba has come. They never cared
about the skill, the environment, the players that he has to play with for him to make sure the skill set is properly used or harnessed. They don't care about those things. Just be assembling players with no proper structure, no plan, no nothing. It doesn't work that way. You have to buy a player with a plan and buy players that can make him fit him and play better. Like this is crazy. Let me read this chat from Martel. Modric is a gunner. Money destroys his dreams. The corn boy makes players better. You can even sarcastic about it. I call him the corn boy. The corn boy makes players better. Arsenal's knock is different. Yeah, definitely Arsenal's knock is different. But guess what? Chelsea will never sell us a pin again. Trust me.
Yeah.
They won't sell us. They will not sell us a pin. They won't. See, do you know how I know they don't sell us a pin? When we're beating them and Kai Havertz scored, they didn't name him on their Twitter. They didn't.
Bro, did you see the commentary where as Kai Havertz scored as Kai Havertz scored that goal against
Chelsea.
these guys, and what do they call these guys? Chelsea. The commentator said, for Kai Havertz, can the referee now blow the final whistle, please? That was what happened on Chelsea's what do they call it?
Commentary.
Their official channel.
You see?
So that is not our fault. You understand? Because if you're listing the guy up for loan and sales, and Arsenal come, because who will come and say they want to get in for the money that they will put him up for? Who will come? If Arteta is the only one that comes and says, okay, that is still the guy, who will come? Who will actually come? They have no choice.
But right now,
after what
they've been through, look at how Man City did too. After we bought Jesus and Zinchenko, they also say, I ain't selling to you. And it's within their rights not to sell to us, which I understand. But it just shows that. Let's talk about Chelsea.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
He's lost. It might be a loss for them. They want to gain on the player.
No, they rather take a loss.
You understand?
Sometimes they rather take a loss for their ego than to give another player to Arsenal that will come and flourish at Arsenal. They rather take that loss. No, I can see it. They rather take that loss. And it is what it is. They rather take that loss. So for me, when people say there is nothing in Modric, I do not believe that nonsense. I do not believe it. Like, it's hard to make it as a professional player these days. I know some players have actually made it who are not good enough. I get it. It's hard for a Ukrainian to make it out of there. There's something fundamentally going wrong with his development. Even though he's 24, people are saying he's 24, he should be doing better. I get it. But let's be logical. Things happen. Like, it took Henry to get to what age for him to become the Henry we celebrate these days. So let's not do revisionism. Let's be objective. There's something wrong at Chelsea that is making players not to stay fit, make players not to develop properly, that make players to begin to implode. There is something fundamentally wrong at that club. Until they fix it, they'll keep on buying and selling. So let's continue to enjoy the victory we had today. There is no news. Hopefully, the boys can have a few days of rest. Have some massages on
Yeah.
their legs. Maybe they resume training on Wednesday. So it's all good news from here. Let's see what the media has to say about our victory, because now there was no bad news on Arsenal right now. Everybody's fit. Hopefully, Party, don't kick no balloons, Party. We need you to stay fit. Just stay fit. Just stay fit. We know the clients will stay fit. Kai will stay fit. So I'm happy. Tomiyasu stay fit. So we're going to the next game on Saturday. So it's great. It's all great. Arsenal fans, enjoy the victory, celebrate. Yeah, some of you that want to go into other streams and go and brag and fight out on panels, do you and boo you, whatever that rocks your boat, do that. So it's going to be an excellent week for Arsenal fans. It'll be an excellent week. What do you think?
Bro, it should be excellent, quiet week. Let the rest, let them
And
fight
maybe
it out.
Massive could give us something. Massive could give us something during the week to make us happy too. So let's see how it goes.
I don't think they're playing during the week. I think they're playing during the week.
They're playing during the week. Yeah.
It's Chelsea, Tottenham. I know.
Oh, you're Chelsea Tottenham. Oh, damn. Okay, we'll reserve the happiness to the weekend. No problem. So, guys, you're watching the playback. Be kind enough to strike the like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you're there, subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. So, your last word as we run on this stream.
St. Tottenham's Day.
He's back.
It was a nice holiday yesterday.
Hold up. We feel sorry for Partey, not on the pitch. The man can be a thug. Yeah, the man. You see, when Partey plays, we play better. Obviously, when Partey plays, we play better. And the way I'm looking at it, keep him for one more year. Yes, he has 1 more year left on his deal.
Yeah.
Keep him. Yeah, keep him. Don't sell him until we can find somebody that can play like him to replace him. Maybe if Afana can come in, keep Partey for 1 more year, and let's see how it goes. So it should be a great one for us. And I've not given up on our title aspirations. I know advantage Man City, but there's a sneaky feeling in me that we will nick this title, and to be sweet for us to nick it at the end. And I want Arteta to win it while Klopp is still here. That would be a sweet victory. So that's what I want, selfishly, right?
Of course.
So, guys, have a brilliant day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Thank you, Mr. Fossa, for spending your time. I know you're a busy man. I know a lot of people are getting in contact with you right now. So let me allow you go right now. So, guys, do us a favor, strike the like button, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.